Hello, good morning, welcome to the channel. Oh dear, oh dear. Welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, shut the fuck up. Right, we are going to the home of I don't know, Carnegie. Going to Carnegie's home. Is that what we're doing? Going to Carnegie's homeland.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Milton Terrace.
We're going to see Carnegie's hometown. That's what we're doing. This thing seems loose. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's about to break.
Turn left onto Milton Terrace.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Fucking deafened. Yeah. So we've got the old ancient sat-nav plugged in.
In half a mile, enter the roundabout. At the roundabout, take the first exit. At the roundabout, take the first exit to A872. At the roundabout, take the second exit to M9.
So I don't know if this we're on. I've had problems with this camera app, which I've solved when I'm out and about. I don't use it. I use the gimbal. So the gimbal gets rid of the gimbal gets rid of the... you have to really twist your neck here. The gimbal gets rid of the... It stabilises everything. Indicating? Where are you indicating to? Alright. I'm indicating to come off. We're going to shuffle off down the motorway. You can see Bannockburn House on the left. Well, you can't, I can't. Looks like they've trimmed up some trees or something.
Tuesday morning was such a classic place to peace, tropical moon, foreign dances and the cane breaks. But for its price, arranged by William Grant Still, that was the Chicago Symphony Atelier, conducted by Mayer and Shedd. So we are feeling hot, hot, hot. Give me musical heat, please. We're looking
One thing I almost
Continue
see
on
too
M9.
is this car needs a service. The oil hasn't been changed for about a year and a half. So going through Grandad's Field.
You can text us on 311 and you can find us on X at BBC Radio 3.
Grandad's Field is here, right here. No, there, right here. That's it. Grandad's Field. Right, well, of course, it probably belonged to the government, but I did belong to the government. I also rented it off them. So we're going down to Kincardine Bridge, and I've got the sat-nav rigged up. It's just for once we get to Dunfermline. I do have a sat-nav on the phone and everything, but sometimes it's easier to use the old one. Of course, the problem with the old one is it's probably out of date. You know, if you've got new roads or anything like that. So I mean, this gets rid of one sort of thing that's in my way. Well, look, the wind farms aren't even frickin' moving. Wind factories. The wind factories. Need a bit of heat. Truck spotting. Bit of breakdown. You do get people pulling in to have mobile phone calls, which is, well, it's actually more responsible just to have them while you're driving than it would be to pull in to have one in this hard shoulder. That's actually worse, probably. There is a built-in phone in this car, but it hasn't been paired to my new phone yet. It's not really something I'm really massively bothered about. I don't really answer phone calls when I'm out and about driving.
1 mile, take exit 7 on the left to M876.
Right. Okay. So is any of you lot coming over? Can we do this negotiation? Right. Right, that's fine. A quid pro quo, if you call it that. And then we'll just... Yeah. Patterson's Quarries. I think that's where they're going to put that new sort of... I nearly was going to go and overtake that truck. You knew that, didn't you? I could have done it.
Take exit 7 on the left to M876.
That landed up slightly unlucky for me there. Yes. Because this truck's going... it's doing what it's supposed to do. Patterson's Quarries. Yeah, they've got a quarry, there's a Cowie, and I suspect that's where the new toxic battery store thing will be getting fitted. Yeah. Which is like the other side of Cowie, sort of on the top of the hill. So it's within firing range of Throsk, South Alva, Dunmore, Airth, but they're all
In
NIMBYs.
1 3/4
So,
miles,
you know.
enter the roundabout.
You know, they like 20 miles per hour speed limits and wind factories and all sorts of shit, so they get what they deserve, I suppose. Really, but some people don't deserve it.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
So this is the end of the motorways here, see it there? So now this is an A road now. It's really strange that, isn't it? Why? Why is this an A road? It's a tractor in the field ploughing it. But this will be quite fertile, this land.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit to A985.
So maybe have a walk up and have a look at that service station someday. I see there's a lot of graffiti on it. Just noticed it now. There's Roadworks here. There's Malcolm. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Don't think so.
In 1 1/2 miles, enter the roundabout.
This was, I did a video up here, about 5 or so, that's when I really realised that I had to do something about the stabilisation. It was quite bad, and I suppose, you know, it would put people off watching videos, yeah, just jittering so much, and I kind of, maybe it's just a learning curve and you always aim to get better. I'm not exactly using expensive equipment. Maybe I should, you know, like get more expensive equipment and just go and see what PG Audits has got. But he puts a list of everything. You know, I mean, you're only at a couple of 2 or 3 grand, I suppose, to get all this stuff.
At the roundabout, take the 2nd
All
exit.
depends, I suppose, what sort of videos you're wanting to do, doesn't it? Second exit. Oh, we've got an arrow.
Kincardine by Thomas Ledders, and it was played by the Danish string quartet there. 18 minutes past 10. This is Essential Classics on BBC Radio 3. We have some medieval dance music just first, and you're saying in our totally tropical playlist this morning, Tropical Noon from Florence Price's Dances.
At the roundabout, take the 2nd exit to A985.
London says, there was a cane brake growing by the stream in the garden of my parents' cottage, which was in West Somerset, not the deep south. There was certainly no room for any dancing, but it was big enough to hide and play in. How about Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods to capture some of the excitement of going into a dense thicket of canes? Michelle's in Oxford and says, has to be too darn harsh from Kiss Me Kate. Stage version is fabulous of Hot Hot Hot, says Michelle, but of course so is the one by the legend that is Ella Fitzgerald. She says, conveniently, not producer David.
Give it a beans. Wow.
Carry on. Chris is in Chile.
Continue on A985.
It is Chris, but it's rather large, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to visit it myself. You can text us on this matter 83.
car indicating to the left. So is that some kind of country walk or something? Looks like it, doesn't it? Go for a dog walking session in there. Come by, come by, come by. I just thought I'd be going for a walk, like with a lead. Just without a dog. Don't know why, actually. No, I don't know why. Come by, come by. Call it shit. I was actually quite disturbing. I watched a video about Jimmy Savile. Why am I thinking about that? Well, because I started thinking about John Noakes there, and Shep, the dog. This is an insight into how my mind works. And I've seen it with BBC. Jimmy Savile. It's John Noakes, Jimmy Savile. They were all. It seems that John Noakes was perfectly clean. Not at all a predator. The whole thing with Jimmy Savile is he was just a bit creepy, wasn't he? I mean, he was like interfering with, I think it was sort of molestation. But I mean, people would get so irrational about it if you just talk about anything like that. There's some people that I've known that just will not entertain any discussion about that sort of thing. So they just totally want to blank it off out of their minds. It's a no-go area. I'm interested in the psychological aspects of it all, I suppose. And I relate or compare to people that I know or have known, behaviours, and there's always that, oh well, it was all like that back then, you know. Of course it wasn't, but basically how humanity can stray off into paths that are unwelcome. So I mean, obviously he had a strange relationship with his mother. He definitely had a strange relationship with his mother, yeah. It was more also the video that I watched from a perspective of how I make my videos was interesting, because that'd be quite an interesting bridge to have a look at, wouldn't it? I think it's some kind of psychologist or something was wandering around a woodland. So basically the video, you're listening to him talking about an in-depth analysis of Jimmy Savile's character, behaviours, life sort of thing, talking about it, but the video was of a woodland walk, you know, and it was somewhat engaging. So it's two separate things. I don't know, maybe I could do that with these videos that I'm doing. You know, I find that quite interesting. So you sort of write down what you're going to say about any given subject, and then video walking around the wood or something. I think
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Third exit? I wasn't expecting that. That's not what Google said. The Google was wanting me to take the first exit. Why you said third exit? I might defy the instructions. Yeah, so I thought it was quite hypnotising, even, maybe. Not exactly hypnotising, but you're looking at something which is not anything to do with what the discussion is about. Google wanted me to take...
At the roundabout, take the third exit to A985.
It wanted me to take the first one. This one. I don't know why it's saying... But maybe it just... I don't know how the sat-nav's set up. You know. Well, what's in there? Oakley. Dunfermline. This is the one. This is Google's quickest way of getting here. It's going this way. So maybe the settings on that sat nav. This is Kearney Hill. I have to say I don't really come this way, or haven't done much in the past. So I'm just I hope you're not in a huff with me, are you? For defying you. Defying the sat-nav. Saying, no, I'm not going to do what you tell me.
In 2 3/4 miles, turn right onto Cole Road.
But as far as I've seen it, it looked more or less straight into Dunfermline when I was looking at it. They could even maybe do videos like of drive-in videos, but with talking about a completely different subject. It's like, well, what subject do you want to talk about? I've got a lot of stuff that I do tend to talk about, but I was going through all the usual emotional torture yesterday. My mental health starts to take a bit of a downturn sometimes, and it goes into certain tangents. I would sort of resist the thoughts, but I landed up going into this, looking at these guys doing a bar crawl, and it was like a huge sense of loss that I have, that I can't really do that, or I don't do that. There's something magical about it, going down different pubs. And the video I watched, they were in Dumfries. And you could see how run down Dumfries was, you know, like a lot of towns. It's just sort of, a lot of factors have come together to... well, sort of, not exactly shut them down, but the town centres and everything, they've got like buildings that are abandoned and charity shops, betting shops, and pubs. The pubs will be struggling to make money. Whereas like in the past you get a vibrant community, vibrant pubs, you know, cars everywhere, people everywhere. So it's not just the NIMBYism that's destroying towns. It's obviously because we've started using the internet, you know. We're using the internet, which has changed things a lot. We can buy stuff on Amazon and everything like that. Welcome to techno-feudalism. And I read about a little bit about techno-feudalism. I kind of get the idea of it. I haven't really totally researched it. I can't explain all of it, but I think it's just us being owned by corporations. Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, who else? What's his? All these lot. The sat-nav said to turn right, and now it's not saying that, so I don't know what it was meaning by that. 2 3/4 miles it said. Turn right. So we are owned to a certain extent. And it's, I mean, you could do an analogy with sort of, I've got to watch what I say, yeah. Substance pushers. you're owned. So we're addicted to all the shit that we need off them. It's all on a spectrum, isn't it? Everything's on a spectrum. To how addicted, how owned, how much are you owned? Are you completely owned or just partially owned? But the whole thing about the you will own nothing and be happy thing is from a person who's going to own everything. So like, if it's such a great idea, why is he not going to own nothing as well and be happy? Well, it's because he wants to own everything. So you will own nothing, I will own everything. That's how it's going to work. I have to say I don't remember ever being up on this road before.
In half a mile, turn right onto Coal Road.
Coal Road. Is this dash cam sort of sat nav? Is it on my side, or is it out to trick me? .30. What's that say? Welcome to. Oh, we're in Dunfermline already.
Turn right onto Coal Road.
Now? Yes, it is now. So that's Coal Road there. There's a truck with cars on it. Oh, it's stopped. It's unloading. This is Coal Road then. Fucking ding dong. It's quite narrow.
In half a mile, turn left onto Lovers Lane.
I actually thought the reflection of the wall was the wall. Turn left.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Lovers Lane.
It's great. It's because it's got walls either side. It's quite tight, isn't it? Certainly, if you brought an Arctic down here, the mirror would maybe be touching the wall.
Turn left onto Lovers Lane.
Your mirror might be vulnerable. That's back in the days when they had big estates and they could get stonemasons and labourers and everything to build
In
big
half
huge
a
walls.
mile, enter the roundabout.
That was back in the day. I don't know if it's... I totally trust this fucking sat nav actually. It's not what, when I looked it up on the maps it didn't show you anything like this. So right, now what? Traffic. Cones there, so.
Wednesday, 26th of April, 1564. Baptisms typically took place within 3 days of a new arrival, and parents were instructed by the prayer book to ensure that their children were baptised no later than the first Sunday after birth. This means that it's unlikely Shakespeare was born any earlier than the previous Sunday, 23rd of April. And there is the logic behind this being the Shakespearean birthday. So in his honour, here's Madeline Dring setting verse from Measure for Measure. Take, oh take those lips away that so sweetly were forsworn, and those eyes, the break of day, lights that do mislead them all.
This is not good. I don't think it should have come this way. I don't know what the fuck that sat-nav's doing there. That didn't look right coming down there. It definitely wasn't on the Google map thing that I looked at. You fucking arsehole. Sat-nav. Right, here we go. Well, it would have been okay if it wasn't for this Roadworks.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
The roundabout, take the second. Is this a roundabout? I think we'll just go straight on. Oh, there's a roundabout up here. Andrew Carnegie built my dad's house. For his sister or someone who's...
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Woodmill Street.
It was up north. I didn't realise that until after my dad died, when I read the documentation. Take the second exit. No, we're going into this one, aren't we? Are we going? Where are we going? I don't like the look at that. That's all. Oh, around here. Is this where we're going? Fucking hell. Yeah, I think I've got that right actually. What a fucking miracle. Maybe not.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Shields Road.
God, I think that was a bit iffy. Oh yeah, just keep coming. Keep coming at me. I don't really know Dunfermline. Not that well. Not at all really. How the fuck would I know Dunfermline? I've been here looking at cars a couple of times. I knew somebody that lived here, a Vectra. Once I came up here a few years ago. It was to try and get a Chinese bride, I think. It's bizarre, isn't it? Yes. It was one of these ideas that would have been almost worse than what I actually did do. But, you know, that's like... I mean, the sort of men in our country try to outmanoeuvre the threat of divorce and women taking their money off them by getting a foreign woman. But of course the foreign woman then, you know, comes to this country and then also has these rights as well. And then soon finds out about it. So that's the danger with that type of thing. If you're looking for companionship and somebody you can have sex with regularly. Yeah, you know, so really, you're actually out the frying pan and the fire with that one. Unless you're really lucky, but... yeah. I've known people to do that. I mean, generally the women are more... they seem to be more sexy and less entitled. They seem to have a better idea of what they're about, or what they're going to do, than the ones that we get from here, who've just lost the plot, a lot of them. They don't really get their responsibilities is the problem. Right, okay, so here we are. It's looking good. Sort of looking like we're in the right place.
Turn right onto Shields Road.
Turn right onto Shields Road. It says Shields Road there. Right.
In 1/4 mile, turn left onto Dun Crescent.
Turn left onto... What?
Early Hollywood movies successfully swerved around the issues with such films as Showboat and Wind. Val says, I'd love to hear Paul Robeson's Old Man River.
Yeah, you tuck in there, that's fine, thank you.
Thank you both. Fantastic to hear.
And
Turn left
Yo.
onto Dun Crescent.
Trish says, I wonder
Turn
if
left.
something like Misa and Buenos
Turn
Aires by Martin Palmieri would fit the bill. It's got that Latin feel to it, might give a hint of the tropics and warm people.
Now,
I think quite a lot of people across the UK need
Wood Mill High School, it's a Roman Catholic school of Fife.
In a quarter of a
That's
mile,
correctly.
turn right onto Inchkeith Drive.
So there's a link. The recording I love by Tennessee Hurley
Was that a Monday or a spoiler? It kind of reminded me of Primeros.
restaurants were available.
Nissan Primera. Right, so we're up at the shop.
I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, but hopefully we'll make up our minds soon.
School kids going about.
Turn right onto Inchkeith Drive, then turn left.
Well, I don't want to run any of them lot over, do we? Turn right.
Turn left onto Inchkeith Drive.
Oh, a disco. Oh, look at that, some stuff here. Oh, there's a house with loads of shit back there. Sorry, I'm distracted. There's an Alfa Romeo in it and loads of crap lying around.
Arriving at 92 Inchkeith
Oh, shut up!
Drive on the right.
You're not supposed to know the address. Right, I think we're there, sort of. Thanks for watching. Bye! Please like, share and subscribe.